Good morning. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm getting ready for the Dove Masterclass. Good morning. First things first is I'm gonna shower because it's so hot. Spring, no, heat wave immediately. So I'm gonna shower to feel fresh and new. Also, I haven't seen you since I got my hair. What's up? Okay, I don't know, I'm gonna be running late. Oh my god, I look like a Backstreet Boys. Okay, so here's the plan of action. At first, I was kind of delaying or like contemplating in my mind, being like, should I curl my hair? Shouldn't I? It's pretty wavy already. It should be fine if I just go to set and just arrive there. And I'm like, hi, this is me. But then I was like, Olivia, just put like a little bit of effort into your appearance, like for once in your life, you know? So I brushed my hair out, so it's looking very flat in there. So I'm glad I did that, because also when I did that there were so many knots in my hair, and that is why this is what's happening. So all my hot tools are getting hot. I have a curling wand, and then there's like electric rollers that you like, I'm gonna use my fringe to like pin it back and like roll it back, and so it's all like bouncy and like, ooh, I'm a French girl with the bangs, you know? I've never been more beautiful. Wow. I'm just gonna take this out because it's like not working. Oh, it is. Okay, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. So I'm on the way to the shoot. I'll show you my whole outfit and everything, but also this is like my plan B outfit. We are working alongside a local design. This is a great, wow, great cinematography. Amazing, fantastic. So we are working with a actual local designer. So I selected some options from her, but because, you know, Miss Rona and vibe, so we didn't get to do any dress rehearsals or anything. So I'm wearing this, but it doesn't mean it's gonna be my final look. You know what I mean? So my hair is all curled and good. I'm wearing some gold hoops, so I'm feeling very cute. They are runners literally in the middle of the road. Okay, I'm gonna focus on driving now. All right, we made it alive. And now I'm gonna walk inside. I don't know why I'm like talking you through every single decision I'm making. Like, you're not an idiot. I don't need to tell you every single thing I'm doing, and here I am. I'm like, so I'm doing that, and I'm going here now. So like, anyway, I'll see you inside. Damn. Okay. Okay, so I'm wearing my dress. I love it. Rich Factory is the plug if you want it. So I'm just having some coffee because I got here a little bit early, maybe too early. So I'm not ready for my makeup yet, but that's not on them, that's on me for being like too eager and a nerd wanting to like be on set super early. So there are 3 panels happening today, and I'm on the last one. So the first one's about e-commerce, and my girl Rabia from Switch is on there, and then the second one is more about social media and like branding, and then mine, which is the last one, is about fashion and the industry. But basically I'm talking on a panel with 2 other girls, Kgothatso and Yoliswa. I hope I'm not butchering anyone's name, but yeah, basically we're going to talk about kind of overcoming some obstacles in the fashion world, mine mainly with a male dominated industry and that kind of thing. Okay, also listen, I'm shy. Like, this is not what I do. I don't just whip a camera out and talk to people while I'm drinking coffee in a guest house on set. Like, this is new to me. But yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to bring you guys along because this is a cool day. I'm like keen on today. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking it easy, just having some coffee, chilling, waiting for them to be like, come do your makeup, girl.
No, guys, I know people that have had I know people that have had guys, I don't mind it.
Making me look less like a gremlin.
Because I'm doing from your right, you know.
Oh, nose contouring, okay.
Thank you.
Never in my life have I ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you mind it?
I mean, go for it. Make it look like I had surgery.
Now we're going to talk to Dithebe. We're going to talk to Yoliswa, Mqoco, and we're going to talk to Olivia Mortimer. And, you know, she's a photographer. Yoliswa is a style queen. And Kgothatso has entered the Miss South Africa Beauty Pageant. And I think you guys all have such diverse viewpoints when it comes to beauty and breaking stereotypes. Olivia, what are some of the challenges within your industry in photography, and how have you overcome them? I mean, one of those is that the industry is very male dominated. So how have you overcome it? Because we want to give people some tools, some advice as well, you know, other women that want to be photographers or already are photographers but are finding it hard to break through. So what's your experience been like?
I mean, to be honest, before I booked the Dove Show Us campaign, the words that men on set would tell me did get to me, and for a year before I didn't photograph at all. And it was a lot of mansplaining, a lot of, you can't be on set, we're not going to hire you because you can't pick this up, you don't have skills, you're not... I've had a male client to my face just say, you're not competent enough to do the things, and this is after Dove as well. But that's another story. But I mean, my confidence is very much to do with Dove. I mean, after I got the Show Us campaign, I felt so confident in my own skills. So I think my advice would just to be like, don't let what happened to me happen to anyone else. Like, don't let the words get to you and stop doing what you love. Because if I just never picked the camera up again, I wouldn't be here. You know, I would have just cowered away. So don't do what I did. Just don't put the camera down. Just keep shooting and keep creating, and don't let what anyone says like affect you. It's dumb. Don't be like.
Don't listen to negativity.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
Yeah. You briefly touched on your ongoing collaboration with Dove, your previous campaign that you worked with them on, the Show Us campaign,
Yes.
Girl Gaze, etc. So for those that are watching, they're not quite familiar with how your relationship started with Dove. Can you just talk us through that?
Yeah, so in 2018, I got like a very vague email from Girl Gaze, and they're like, client wants some photos, like lifestyle photos. And I was like, okay, client, like who are you?
Yeah.
So I just kept sending back and forth photos, and then suddenly they were like, cool, you need to sign this NDA. Still have no idea. I could have sold my soul for all I knew. I was like, sure, let me sign this. What's happening? And then they were like, cool, you've been chosen as like one of the few photographers in SA for this global campaign of women behind the lens photographing other women, and very strict rules of no retouching, nothing like the sort.
No digital distortion.
Yes, exactly. So if there was cellulite, leave it. Birthmark, leave it. The only thing that we were allowed to is like, you know, blemishes, something that wasn't going to be there permanently.
Like permanent,
And yeah, I worked alongside them from that day on, and like shot with beautiful models, with Elle, who's such an angel. And then we worked together, and and then that a year passed, nothing, couldn't say anything, and all I wanted to do was tell people about it. And then one day Elle called me up and she's like, we won. And I was like, what did we win? What's happening? She's like, we got the billboard in Times Square. And I was like, what do you mean? And I still didn't believe it until I actually saw the photos. And and then I saw the photos and I was like, still didn't understand what was happening. Even my dad called up and he's like, yeah, cool, congrats, but what's happening? And my mom says, she's just like crying, and I'm still like, I don't know what's happening right now. And I mean, like I said, ever since, such a beautiful relationship with Dove, like they just arms open till this day. Because I thought after the paycheck, they would be like, cheers.
Yeah.
But they still keep in touch. Everyone I've met through online from the campaign, a lot of photographers I still keep in touch with. It's just beautiful, yeah.
Again, that's what I love about Dove, and I'm not just saying this because it doesn't feel like a shameless plug all the time. It's real, authentic. You know, there's resonance.
Yeah.
You resonate with the brand, with the values that it upholds. You see the consistency over the years and the types of people, the diverse spectrum of women that they've worked with over the years, and that makes you want to work with them. And I'm so glad as a photographer you're actually involved in it to actually contribute to your photography.
Yeah.
I remember when I was editor-in-chief at Glamour magazine, we received images from the Girl Gaze, you know, content, and it was so refreshing to see these images of, you know, these unfiltered, undistorted women in their real settings, and they look like real women. They look like any of us, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So kudos to you for creating that content, and we're definitely going to keep following you.
I'm leaving set and I'm so happy. Let me turn the aircon on. My car's really hot. I love working with Dove. Like since the campaign in 2018 and when it launched in 2019, been blessed with like working with, I don't know why I had you that angle, been blessed with working with such lovely people. So nice. I'm gonna head home now. Oh my god, now I'm getting messages from my friends about what I look like. I'm so blessed.